Now in this question, it is given that Kaplan Limited is one of the premier industries that manufactures fan belts for automobiles. Now if a belt is not sold in the year of production, it becomes defective and has to be scrapped. Now if the production number units is less than 40,001, then the variable cost is equal to 20 rupees per unit, and if the number is more than 40,000, it's equal to 25 rupees per unit. The salary cost of Kaplan Limited is 1.5 lakh per annum, and the maintenance cost is equal to 30,000 per annum, and the fuel supply and electricity cost is 20,000 per annum. So this 1.5 lakhs per annum, this 30,000 and this 20,000 per annum, the total 2 lakh rupees per annum is the total fixed cost of the company Kaplan Limited. And this part is the variable cost that depends upon the number of units of production. Now in this question, what do we need to find out? What is the total cost for Kaplan Limited when it sold 55,000 units of fan belts in the market in a particular year, assuming they have produced the same quantity? Okay, so they have produced 55,000 units. So that means the total cost would be equal to the total fixed cost plus the total variable cost. Now, the total fixed cost is equal to 2 lakh rupees and the total variable cost is equal to 20 for the first 40,000 products and 25 for the next 15,000 products. This comes out to be 2 lakhs plus 8 lakhs plus 3.75 lakhs, which is equal to a total of 13.75 lakhs. Hence, the answer for the first question is 13.75 lakhs. Let us now look at the second question of this set. Now in this question, it is asked that at what volume would the sales revenue be sufficient to meet the total cost per annum, given that the sale price for each unit is equal to rupees 30. So let me assume that I have sold X units of belts. So what is my total selling price? It would be equal to 30 into X. Now this total selling price should be equal to the total cost price, that includes my total fixed cost plus the variable cost per item, that is equal to 20 into X, provided that X is less than 40,001. So 30X should be equal to 2 lakh rupees plus 20X, or the value of 10X will be equal to 2 lakh, which implies that the value of X is equal to 20,000. Now is X less than 40,001? Yes, it is. So we can take the value of X, which is equal to 20,000, and that becomes the answer for the second question of this set. Let us now look at the third question of this set. Now in a year, if the selling price of a belt is rupees 25, we need to check at what production level will Kaplan make the maximum profit. Now understand that the total fixed cost is equal to 2 lakh rupees, right? So total fixed cost, that is 2 lakh rupees, is my total fixed cost. And till the number of units from 0 to 40,000 both included, the profit per belt would be equal to the selling price, that is 25 rupees, minus the cost price, that is 20 rupees, which is equal to 5 rupees. So for each belt, I am making a profit of 5 rupees. For 0 belts, it's equal to 0. For 1 belt, it's equal to 5. For 2 belt, it's equal to 10, and this goes on up till 40,000. And we can see that at 40,000 rupees, we are making a total profit of 5 into 40,000. That comes out to be 2 lakh rupees. However, since this 2 lakh rupees is equal to the total fixed cost, we are neither making an overall profit nor making any loss. So we are in a zero profit zone. We are in a zero profit zone. Now, what after the level of production being greater than 40,000? Now, for products greater than 40,000 units, understand that the selling price is equal to 25 and the cost price per unit is also equal to 25. So, in these conditions, the profit that it will add will be equal to 0 per unit. So, if I am having number of units greater than 40,000, the profit would be 0, which is as the case which we saw earlier. So be it any number of production which is greater than 40,000, greater than equal to 40,000, the value of profits is equal to 0. So among the options we see that all 40,000, 50,000 and 60,000 would lead us to a zero profit scenario. Thus, all of the above options stand true and the answer for this question is option D. Let's now look at the fourth question of this set. Now, in this question, it is given that in one of the years, the company produced 70,000 belts, but due to slump in the market, it could only sell 80% of the production. So the production stands at 70,000. However, the sale stands at 80% of 70,000, that is equal to 56,000. Now, first of all, let us calculate the total cost for producing these 70,000 units. The total cost would be equal to 20 rupees for the first 40,000 units and 25 rupees for the next 30,000 units. This comes out to be 8 lakhs and 7.5 lakhs. A total of 15 lakh 50,000 rupees. Now to it, we have a profit of 1 lakh 50,000 rupees and a total fixed cost as 2 lakh rupees. So the total revenue I should generate should be equal to the sum of these three figures, which comes out to be 19 lakh rupees. And this total revenue of 19 lakhs is being generated by selling these 56,000 units. So the selling price per unit would be equal to 19 lakhs divided by 56,000. Crossing of the zeros, we get 1900 divided by 56. That comes out to be 33.93. Thus, the closest answer stands as 33.90 becomes the answer for this question. Let us now look at the final question of the set. Now, in one of the years, Kaplan produced 55,000 belts, but only managed to sell 45,000 of them at a price of 31.50 per belt. We need to find the total gain or loss. So first of all, let us calculate the total selling price. This is equal to the selling price of one unit, that is 31.50, into the number of units, that is 45,000, which is equal to 14 lakh 17,500. Let us now calculate the total cost price. Now the total cost price would be the total fixed cost, that is 2 lakh rupees, plus the cost of units produced. So I am producing 55,000 belts. The first 40,000 belts were produced at 20 rupees per belt, and the next 15,000 belts were produced at 25 rupees per belt. This comes out to be 2 lakh rupees plus 8 lakh rupees plus 3,75,000. So the total cost price comes out to be 13,75,000 rupees. And the total selling price is 14,17,500. So the profit can be calculated by subtracting the total selling price and the total cost price, which comes out to be 42,500 rupees. And this is a gain that I am making. So the answer for the last question of this set is 42,500 profit.